Welcome back, Simmers. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. It's only because I gotten pretty busy in my personal life. I had other videos that I was going to post for mods and some other things, but they got kind of old, and so I decided to do more updated versions on those videos. This one right here we're going to get right into is about all the mods that I've come across, and that some of them I've already used. And I mean, the first mod is going to be more realistic restaurant. This one right here is pretty much going to be self-explanatory. It's going to have things that make your restaurant more realistic, like customers come around reasonable hours, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. kind of hours. The host works better. The waiter can have 7 tables and not just 5. It's even higher markup, so you can charge them more. Cha-ching, yay. And also it says no need for sink or trash can to empty food. And there's a couple other things it does too. You guys can read all this, but I actually do have this in mind, and I like it because I do notice that the waiter has more tables. It makes it better because then you can have more people in your restaurant getting served. The next one is Perfect Nanny. Now, this one right here is going to be better because we all know our nannies that we hire and that you pay hard-earned Samoans for. They sit around, they do a whole bunch of nothing. They sit and watch TV. Your baby can be crying somewhere and they're off doing Lord knows what, making friends with your other Sims. Like, it's the worst. So this one right here allows for them to like just be like a nanny, helping with homework and all that stuff. And they don't watch TV or socialize. It says that they will take care of the children, not the adult, which is great. That they will cook one time, help the toddlers change diapers, feed, help with homework and swimming, mentoring, all kinds of stuff, clean up. Like, they're awesome with this. So this is definitely an app. Oh, I can't talk today. This is definitely a mod that I would download if I were you guys, if you wanted your game to have a little bit of a better situation with your nanny. This one right here is kind of in the same realm. It's for no motive decay for Butler. So they won't be sleeping and all tired and whatever. They'll literally just be on 10 all day long. And as always, all the mods that I'm showing you guys, the links will be below, make it a lot easier for you to find them. This one right here is awesome because I have so many weird randomized Townies in my game, and they come out with pink hair and they have all kinds of weird piercings. Like, they're really weird looking Sims, and I don't want them in my game. So this right here helps a lot with that. Like, it doesn't take them away completely, but it does definitely reduce them. And I've noticed because I have seen some new ones in my town, but not as many as there were before. Like, so this is definitely an awesome mod. The next one is the retail pack. Like, I like to do like the get to work pack is one of my favorites because you can own your own stores and then go to work and own your own restaurants and all that. And it adds so much extra stuff to the game, you know, kind of reminds you of Sims 3 with the things that you can do. The Sims 3 was where it's at. So this one right here, employees will now work longer days in your store and does all kinds of other good things. If you want to find out a little bit more about this, you just come over here. This one does seem like it's similar to the one mod where it has a 400 to 500 additional markup. And the next one. Now, this one right here, Little Miss Sam, like, she has come up and created so many different mods, like so many awesome mods. Like, I definitely am a follower of hers. I was even thinking about signing up for her Patreon, and I gotta figure out what I need to get that started. But she's got so many mods that are so cool. I'm in part of my mod video, there's at least 4 of them, that maybe 4 that she's created. So this first one is going to be higher, longer payments for apps and games. So when you create these things, when you have not social media career, when you create that these games and stuff, you'll get paid more. Another one by her is Flea Market appear every Sunday, which is awesome because if you're a painter or you do anything at the woodworking table or whatever you want to sell, you could be there every Sunday. It's pretty cool. The third one by her is entrance fee on community lots. Now, this one works better in conjunction with the mod where it's more venues, more buyable venues. I don't think I have that one up here. I'm going to have to search that and just tack that at the end because the more buyable venues allows you to buy gyms, swimming pools, bars, anything in your town you can buy and make money off of it as if it's your own business, which is cool because you could do that in the previous games. So this adds the entrance fee on community lots. It's a trait that you change it in the when in the when you're change it when you're in build mode, and then it ends up being in your game where they come to your lot. I haven't actually tried this one yet, honestly. This is one that I'm getting into because I created a new household for this so they can own a business. And this right here is going to be so much fun because I'm going to have them owning like a bar, a karaoke bar with all kinds of cool stuff in it. And I'm just going to maybe even do the pool. Like, I don't know. This really adds a lot of it just adds a lot of extra stuff to your game. This one right here, I haven't tried this one either. This is another one. This is another one by her also. It's more visitors, custom lot trait. More people will come to your house. Like, you can have more because it does take a lot. If you don't feel like leaving your house in your game, it's better because you don't have to wait for so many loading screens. So this makes that a little easier. The next one is this one where they do the homework. Better autonomous homework. This is the best because now the kids will do the homework on their own. You don't have to make them go do it. It's an automatic thing. Like in real life, children just go do their homework and you don't have to constantly tell them, or you don't have to make them do it each time. So unless you have a child that's kind of like a little unruly, that's a whole different story. Now, this one right here, this is another Little Miss Sam one. This one is the one where you can get some, have an ATM card, and now it works with real credit function. This is pretty cool. This right here allows you to use your money. So say this, okay, let me give you an example of how I use this. I have Sims in my game who live in the same household, and they're sisters, and then there's some friends and stuff that live there. The friends own a restaurant, and the money that they make from their restaurant, I like to go to this ATM and take the money out and put it into their inventory. So when I separate the households, it's more realistic because now they have their own money. This is the money that they've worked for. That allows you to have a little bit of difference in your game, and you allowed to save money for one of your Sims. If you really want to play it the right way, where you're playing really through their lives, this really allows it to be more realistic. I love it. The next one is Ask Money for Woohoo. Now this one, I also have a little bit of like rated R type stuff in my games. If you're not of age, maybe you should just click ahead and those who are mature to handle it. This one right here you can use if you have storylines that involve prostitution, or if you have storylines that involve sugar babes and all that, and sugar, sugar daddy and all that good stuff, because it allows your Sims to woohoo, and then after they're done woohooing, as long as they're in a flirty mood, they can ask for money. I have used this one so many times in my game because I used it most recently with Mortimer Goff. He was seeing one of my Sims cheating on Bella, as always. He was with one of my Sims and she wanted some money from him, so we got some money from him. But this right here allows for you to have two different files. One is hard and one is easy. I went for the harder one. The hard one, they can deny you the money. The easy one, they give it to you each time, every time you ask, whatever. It makes it easy for you. I want them to be able to deny because it's more realistic. I like that. This one also, for this site, I almost left this part out. This site here, you have to create an account for this. Now you have to have, it's really simple. You literally just put like your email in, or just a couple clicks away, and you have an account and you can do it, because it is a site where it's a little bit more mature stuff is on it. So they would like you to be, an adult, and they go by the honors system. So they just assume that you are by entering your information in there. And you have to put your birth date and stuff in there too. But anyway, this is a pretty cool mod. So we're going to move on to the next one. Oh, by the way, about this mod too, I wanted to make sure I explain this. If you do create an account, and this also has a bunch of different stuff, all kinds of X-rated pictures and all kinds of other mods that are kind of sexual mods and all that, and adult themed. But if you do this and you create an account and it does keep saying that you're denied, that doesn't necessarily mean you're denied. You just have to refresh your page, and most time that works, because I did the same thing and I refreshed my page, and then it, I guess, computed in the system that I was signed up for this site. All right, so this one, I do have it here. Awesomesauce. So more buyable venues and new venue types. I discussed that when I said about the entrance fee on community lots. This can work, like I said, in conjunction with this, because now you can own things and just pretty much get money off of them. It's an amazing idea to use both of these. Both of these are in the same game, or just making them both available, because we did not have this feature in there, and it was kind of sucky. So I don't know what this was. And this is the last one. Now, the last one is the Get to College one. This one is made by Simmy the Sim. This one's been out for a little while, but it continuously gets updated. So Well, I guess not. It's less that, I'm gonna have to go check that out. But because I could have sworn that it was updated a lot more recently than this. But anyway, to get to college is just pretty much, it's something that they kind of try to take from university in Sims 3. And they pretty much made it similar to that, where it kind of has the same feature, well, some of the same features and some of the same things. It does give you adds more time to your time, your lifespan. You know, people do go away to college and all that, and make it more realistic. So it does add that. It doesn't have all the things that, the other one did, but it is pretty cool. And it is something extra in your game that you can add if you are bored and you want to have your Sims go to college and, kind of live the college life and experience those things. Then this is the mod for you. So, all right, so this brings us to the end of our mods video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, share it with your friends, share it on a page, maybe hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and you haven't subscribed before. I put out videos as often as I can. Most recently, I had a little bit of a dry spell because I've been super busy in my personal life. I just moved and did a whole bunch of different stuff recently and got, so moving to a whole nother city is a big change and it's a lot of stuff and a lot of steps. So it took me a little while, but I'm back. I'm going to keep putting out the videos as I did before. So like I said, join us if you haven't joined us. Everybody have a good day. All right, so this brings us to the end of our mods video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, share it with your friends, share it on a page, maybe hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I put out videos as often as I can. Most recently, I had a little bit of a dry spell because I've been super busy in my personal life. I just moved and did a whole bunch of different stuff recently and got, so moving to a whole nother city is a big change and it's a lot of stuff and a lot of steps. So it took me a little while, but I'm back. I'm going to keep putting out the videos as I did before. So like I said, join us if you haven't joined us. Everybody have a good day.